Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel and a new video on the Highlands fishing DLC. It's now July and we have more fields to harvest today, so we're going to get on with that straight away, or at least get the helper maybe to make a start with that. I'm sure I can find other jobs to be getting on with while the combine makes a start. Probably won't do every field, though I might harvest some myself, but we'll see. There's the train again, going past. Yeah, so this field was harvested last episode, was it last episode or a couple of episodes ago? This was the barley field, and then now we've got some canola and some wheat fields that are ready, so we're going to head up to there now and make a start on those. And what I could do, because that field that we've just come from there, the barley field, that hasn't been prepared at all, that hasn't had any lime put on it or anything, so I think it could do with a bit of lime. So what I might do is spread that with lime while the helper makes a start with the harvest, and also I'll get a trailer or a lorry over there to unload into for the combine when that gets full. I think we'll do the canola first because that will not get full as quick as the wheat, although mind you, saying that, might as well do the field that we come to first, which is that one. Is that wheat? Actually, that is a canola field, I think. Yes, it is. That's good then, that works out well. So yeah, I'll make a start with this one first of all. This is a canola field, so it shouldn't be too bad. In fact, no, it won't all fit in one tank. I was going to say it might all fit in one tank, but no, it won't. But even so, let's yes, this is a bit of an issue. the problem now is that I've got a bigger header and it doesn't fit through the gateways. What I might be able to do is go through the hedge, because I don't really want to damage the crop unnecessarily. Don't know whether that'll work, but let's just see. Let's just try this and see what happens. Let's put the header on and see if I can go around through the hedge. Don't really like doing that, but I'd rather do that than damage my crop. So let's put the header on. There we go. It doesn't look too wide, but I don't think it will fit through the gate. That's the annoying thing. Not quite. The other header did do, the one that I used before, but yeah, that's not going to go through there, is it? No, definitely not. So yeah, I can try and go through the hedge and see what happens. Let's just try it and just see. Will it let me go through? Okay, it will. Okay. Well, I don't like doing it, but I will do that because I'd rather do that, like I say, than damage my crop. Okay, now I'll get the helper going on this. Let's just get the helper AI worker going. One or two, I think I'll do two headlands. There we go, and I can go and make a start. And yeah, before I go and do the lime spreading, let's just get the lorry and we'll drop this off because that's not needed at the moment, and we'll put on the tipper body, and I'll go and park that near the field so I can get the combine unloaded when it gets full. And then once that's been dropped off, I will get on the New Holland, which is just there, and we'll go and spread the barley field with lime. Okay, so that's the lime spreading done. Did have to go and refill though, a bit annoyingly, although if I'd seen that lime bag that was next to the shed there, I probably would have had enough to do that without having to go and reload, but never mind. It's done now, so at least I've got a pretty much full load in the lime spreader now for the next field that I need to do. And as you can see here, the helper's finished the first canola field, so I'll go and load the combine into the lorry and move it on to the next one. So the next field is a bit bigger, big canola field, so that's going to take a bit longer than this one. I'll start it off on a helper again, I think, but I might take over because there's another job that needs to be done, and that is this field here has got tramlines, and I think to get rid of the tramlines you have to use a deep cultivator or a plough, but a cultivator is quicker, so I think I'll get a cultivator for doing that. That's the next field we're gonna harvest with the combine. Yeah, I do own a cultivator, but it is a shallow cultivator, which I don't think will do the job. I think it needs to be a deep cultivator, so annoyingly I'm going to have to go and lease a deeper cultivator just to get rid of the tram lines in that field, which is a bit of a shame, but never mind. It shouldn't cost too much to lease one. Right, so let's get the header back on the trailer and we'll move on to the next field, which is the other canola field. So we'll see if there's somewhere to unload on the next field, the header, take the header off on the next field. If not, I'll probably have to do the same thing again and go through the hedge, which I'm in two minds about doing really. It's between that or driving in the crop and damaging the crop, so I'm not sure what's best really, but personally for me I would prefer to not damage the crop, so I'm going to continue to do that, I think, if I have to, if there's no other option. Anyway, yeah, let's go on to the next one. I'll get the help going on that, and then I will get a cultivator. Actually, I'll do that now. I was just looking at the cultivators that are available. So this is the one that I currently own. So 7.5 metre, but it's a shallow cultivator. Obviously I want to go for as wide as possible, but I don't want to spend a fortune on it. And also I am limited by horsepower because my tractor's not that powerful, so that pretty much rules out all of these which require 300, 400 horsepower. And that's a shallow one anyway, so yeah, this one, 440. This one here is probably the biggest I can go with a deep cultivator. I think, well, I'm assuming this is a deep cultivator. It doesn't say shallow like this one does. So I'm assuming these two are both deep cultivators, but this one requires slightly less horsepower than that one. That one requires 300, that one's 210, so I'll probably go with that one. This one looks similar, but that one says it's a shallow, so that's not going to do the job. So it does have to be this one really. So let's lease that one, and I'll go and pick it up with the New Holland, and I'll get that field cultivated. So yeah, it's £3,000 it'll be almost to lease that. Shouldn't take more than an hour though, hopefully. So yeah, I'll get that done, and I might as well cultivate the whole field, even though some people say just do the tramlines themselves and leave the rest. But if I cultivate the whole field, then it can be planted with a planter, which is probably what I'll do anyway, and I'll put soybeans or something in there, or sunflowers or something next year. So yeah, I might as well just cultivate the whole field. Might get a helper to do it actually, and then I'll go and take over on the combine. Oh, just noticed there's a little bit there that's been missed. Never mind, it's not too much. It's the helper for you. Anyway, yes, so that's the other field. We've got a wheat field there, and then down here is the canola field. So I'll do the canola first since that's what we're already doing, and then we'll come back and we'll do the wheat field after that.
break my heart. Don't break my heart. Just say that you won't go and break my. Just say that you won't go and break now. Just say that you won't go and break my. Just say that you won't go and break my. That you won't go and break my. Just say that you won't go and break now. Just say that you
Right, so that's the headland done on this field. It does appear to be working. I think the tramlines are being removed, so that's good. But now I'll swap over to the helper and get that to take over on the rest of the cultivating on this field. So let's just start that up and hopefully it'll go off and do its thing. Meanwhile, the combine, I'm guessing is almost full again. Yes, it is. Okay, that was good timing. So I will go over to that and get that unloaded again. It's making good progress though. It's getting through the field. In fact, most of it is actually done now. More than half done, definitely. So not much more to do. I imagine that once I've unloaded it, it'll be this will be quite full. So I don't know whether it'll all fit in this load or not. It might do actually. So what I'll do, yeah, I'll get the combine unloaded, see how full this actually is. Potentially go and unload it. It's not too far to go though, and then get the field finished. But we'll see what it's like. But yeah, let's go back to time-lapse again and I'll finish off this canola harvest. Okay, that is all the canola harvested, so let's see how many litres we got in total there for the canola fields, 2 fields there. 61,700, so that's not bad at all. What we really need though is a mill, an oil mill, to turn that into oil, so that's something I really want to get at some point very soon. And I've just started the helper off in the wheat field, one wheat field that we've got, and the other helper obviously is almost finished now down here with the cultivating in the barley field, so all going very well. I'll head back now to the combine and we'll get that unloaded, and then probably take over and do a bit more harvesting on the combine for a bit, and probably won't get that field finished, but I'll do a bit more there and see how we get on. I did manage to get the combine into that field. That wasn't too bad. I did damage a little bit of the crop, but not too badly. This field is a bit more of an issue. There's not really any way easy to get into this field. In fact, this entrance is pretty awkward. Actually, the angle it's at with that tree there and everything, it's not very good. So I did just go through the hedge to get into that one. Probably would have been able to get it into here, into that corner there. Could be worse, I suppose. That one, this one here next to me is the worst one I think to get into with the header. But yeah, this one isn't probably too bad. I probably could have done it, but yeah, I've got it going now, so we'll get on with that. Not sure how full the combine will be. Wheat does fill up quite quickly though, so don't know whether it will need unloading yet. Looks like it's okay. So what I'll do then, in that case, I will drive back round to, rather than just follow the combine round, I'll drive back down to the starting corner over there, and leave this there, and then I can get it unloaded there at that corner, and then I'll take every bit on the combine and do a bit more of this harvest. Right, okay, so that is a good start made on that field. I've got the headlands done a bit over the other side, so next time this field will be finished, the harvest will be finished on this field, and then all the straw, which is going to be in this field, will need to be baled as well, and that can go into storage until the winter to be sold. I think that'll be the only two fields though, that one and the other one, the barley field that we already did, that one there, and this one will be the only two fields with straw, so there's not many. The rest of them won't have any straw in them, so we're not going to have that much. But anyway, yeah, so we'll leave it there for today, and then next time obviously resume the harvest, get it finished, and see what we're doing from there. So yeah, I know there's been quite a lot of harvesting in this episode, but yeah, it is that time of year, July, and the fields all need doing, so just need to get that all done. The helper down here though has finished. Let's just quickly go and see that. Yeah, all done here with the cultivating. So that field should now not have any tramlines next year, hopefully, if that's worked. We'll see, but I'm pretty sure it has. So that'll be good. That'll slightly increase my yield a bit. I do actually quite like the tramlines though, in a way. They do look realistic, but yeah, they do slightly reduce the yield, which is a shame. Anyway, we're going to leave it there. So I really hope you enjoyed today's video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again in the next one.